Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Around the League. Today's video is going to be taking us back to a conference we've already talked about, this being the United Athletic Conference, or the UAC. Now, as of recording, this conference is only a football-only conference, meaning that the only sport that this conference provides is football to its members. It was created as a combination for football teams in the ASUN Conference, the Atlantic Sun, and the Western Athletic Conference. However, starting in 2026, the United Athletic Conference will become its own independent, not just football, but full sport conference, basically becoming a successor to the Western Athletic Conference. Most of the teams that are joining as full members are already in the conference as football members, and we'll talk about all of those, so you will see kind of crossover to where this video used to be in the past, and going forward to what this conference will look like when it starts as a full, complete sport conference in 2026. So there are three schools in the state of Texas. We're going to start by looking at Abilene, Texas. And to find Abilene, Texas, we have to go straight west of Dallas on I-20, and you should find it there next to Merkel. Abilene, Texas is home to Abilene Christian University, of course a member of the Western Athletic Conference at the moment of recording. Also home to Hardin-Simmons University there, but the school we are looking for here is Abilene Christian University. So if we zoom in here to the east of Hardin-Simmons University and right here in the Abilene Heights area, we are going to find Abilene Christian University. This is home, of course, to the Abilene Christian Wildcats. I mentioned they are a previous member of the UAC, will be transitioning as football members to full conference members here in the United Athletic Conference. Two more schools in Texas. Next one is over in Arlington. So we go back towards Dallas. Of course, Arlington, home to a number of sports teams in Dallas. But also in Arlington here, about halfway between Fort Worth and Dallas, is the University of Texas at Arlington. The Arlington Mavericks play there just to the southwest of what is kind of considered rural Dallas's sports district. Of course, AT&T Stadium there, Globe Life Field, and Choctaw Stadium. And then one more school in Texas down in Stephenville. This is Tarleton State University. So to find Stephenville, we zoom in here, just to the south of Fort Worth, a little to the southwest here. There you're going to find Stephenville, Texas, and Tarleton State University. The Tarleton State Tigers play there on the campus. There is Tarleton Memorial Stadium. And those are the three schools joining the conference in Texas. Let's move then a state over to Arkansas. One school in Arkansas. It's right in the center. There you see Conway, Arkansas. And in Conway, Arkansas, we are looking for the school known as the University of Central Arkansas. Of course, the University of Central Arkansas, in my opinion, has the ugliest football field in all of college football. We'll find it here on the campus. Zoom in there on Estes Stadium. And not just a colored field, but a colored and striped field. The purple and gray and black end zones of the Central Arkansas Bears there in Conway, Arkansas. Very interesting look. I've never been a huge fan. Let's then go over to Kentucky. We're looking for Richmond, Kentucky. So if we zoom out here and go all the way to the eastern side of the state, Richmond, Kentucky is going to sit just to the south of Lexington there on I-75. Zoom in here. This is home to the school known as Eastern Kentucky University. The EKU Colonels play there on the campus of Eastern Kentucky in Richmond, Kentucky. Zoom out here. Let's go down to Tennessee. One school there that I'm going to pronounce right this time. We are looking for Clarksville, Tennessee, of course, just to the northwest of Nashville. The school that I have been informed is known as Austin Peay University. Austin Peay, the Governors, located there in Clarksville. Clarksville, kind of one of the unspoken growing small towns in the United States. A brand new arena in the city of Clarksville that's attracted a number of major events, including things like WWE, major concerts. But the football teams of Austin Peay University play there at Forterra Stadium, the Austin Peay Governors. Let's go down to Alabama, to the town known as Florence. So Florence, Alabama, located right there on the northern side of the Tennessee River. And in Florence, we are looking for the school known as UNA, the University of North Alabama. And the UNA Lions, located right there. There you see the practice football fields over on the northwest side of the stadium. Tom Braley Stadium to the eastern side of campus there. And last but not least, one more school. This is one of the newer members to D1. Joined a couple years ago in, I believe, the ASUN Conference, now making their jump over to the UAC as full-time members. We are looking for Carrollton, Georgia. So if we zoom here on Columbus and work our way to the north, just to the east of Oxford, on our way to Atlanta, you are going to find Carrollton, Georgia. This is home to the University of West Georgia, or the West Georgia Wolves, as they are known. Zoom in here on the campus. Of course, there's the Coliseum on the northwest side of campus. And those are all 8 schools that will make up the new United Athletic Conference as of 2026. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comments section below. If there are other conferences that you think we should revise. Of course, we have done all of the D1 conferences already, but with all of the changes happening ahead of the 2026 season, there are some changes that we need to make to our videos. So let me know what you'd like to see updated in the comments section below. Otherwise, hope to see you back on the channel very, very soon.